this? Mid-Atlantic?
Yeah, Mid-Atlantic. Mid-Atlantic Christian University.
The USC provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to compete. It's leveling the playing field for everybody.
It provides a great opportunity, just the fellowship amongst athletes, get a chance to play against some different teams that you typically don't get a chance to play against from different regions, different parts of the country. It kind of gives you an opportunity to kind of see where you're really at against everybody. Really good. Like I said, just a great environment, well-ran tournament. It's a pleasure to be part of organizations like USCA.
Y'all know better. Y'all know better than I do.
That's the problem. It ain't the Hall of Fame show.
My name is Elena Paoli Pelham. I've been at the apprentice school for 4 months, and I'm an expert in heavy metal fabricator. Heavy metal fabricator is like putting the pieces to the puzzle. We're the ones who cut the pieces, press the pieces, and send them out. We cut steel. The pieces can vary from very small pieces to very large pieces. We build aircraft carriers and submarines. The apprentice school has endless opportunities. You get to come in here, learn a trade, play a sport that you love, getting paid while doing it. Main thing is to stay focused, be on task. The money is great. Once I complete the apprenticeship, I plan to move higher up. Apprentices are the future leaders of the company. I have matured tremendously. Time management is key here. Now I have the most time management I've ever had in my entire life. Debt-free and making money, so you come out of the apprentice school with no debt. I thought the apprentice school was gonna give me a job and help me move on, but when I came here, I got a total different experience. It's been the best experience of my life so far.
I'm Jordan Wilson, and I'm an X33 coding specialist at the apprentice school, and I've been here for a year and 4 months. We do a lot of taking paint off and painting parts of the ship. We build world-class submarines and carriers. We focus on quality. I'm 19 years old, so I think I'm pretty stable and able to do a lot of things that I like to do. We make good money here. The apprentice school is tuition free, so you still be able to get your degree here, and you'll have a job with the company if you choose to stay here, so you'll be secured. The apprentice school has changed me as a person because it's brought out the leadership skills that I know that were already in me, because that's what we focus on here. We focus on leadership, craftsmanship, and scholarship. I'm capable of doing a lot of things, and being an apprentice really shows how to bring that out of you. So that's my favorite part, is testing what I'm capable of doing, even if I don't know it.
How much you earn has a lot to do with how much you learn. That's why Bayport Credit Union is again investing in your continued education. Through our Bayport Foundation, we're giving $100,000 in tuition assistance to area high school seniors, college students, and working adults attending a university, trade, or vocational school. Everyone deserves to be happy, healthy, and financially wise. Visit bayportcu.org to learn more.
Starting lineups. First, for the visiting Mid-Atlantic Christian, Number 0, Wilson, North Carolina. At guard, a 5'5" senior, Ariana Moit, number 3 from Orlando, Florida. A 5'9" senior, Judy Edmonds, number 11, right here from Norfolk, Virginia.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the Apprentice School Athletic Center on the campus of the Apprentice School, located right here on the campus of Newport News Shipbuilding in Newport News, Virginia. Hello, everyone. Howard McCain. So glad to have you back with us. We're back for a doubleheader. You heard me, a doubleheader of action tonight as both the men and the women for the Apprentice School are in action. But first up is going to be the ladies. Look forward to a fast-paced, fun-paced brand of basketball. If that's what you want, then that's where you are tonight, as the Apprentice School Lady Builders take on the Lady Mustangs of Mid-Atlantic Christian University. Now, these teams are not strangers to one another because why? They've already played each other about a couple of weeks ago in Elizabeth City, North Carolina, and in that particular contest, the Mustangs came out on top by a slim margin, 45-42. So the Lady Builders are back at home, and they are looking for revenge tonight on their home floor. So you're going to join me, Howard McCain, along with Sekou Fry, our engineer producer, as we get set and get ready to bring you a doubleheader tonight of basketball actions. But again, first up is the ladies, as the Lady Builders get ready to take on the Lady Mustangs of Mid-Atlantic Christian University. Both teams' starting lineups have been announced, and both teams are currently making their way to midcourt. So sit back, relax, and get ready as we bring you all of tonight's action as it happens live here at the Apprentice School Athletic Center. Now, both teams, again, are at midcourt ready to jump it up. Our officials for tonight's game are Gregory Coleman, Jimmy Gerald, and Derica Henry. So sit back and relax, and let's get ready to tip this thing off here at the Apprentice School Athletic Center. Both coaches have prepped their teams. The officials have the ball. We're maintaining all of our COVID-19 protocols as we bring you tonight's basketball game. So again, as you can see, both teams are at midcourt, and we are ready to tip it off here for the first of tonight's doubleheader action. And we are underway as the Lady Builders win the tip. Elena Pauley-Pelham handles the basketball for the Lady Builders as the Mustangs go into a trapping defense and force the first turnover of tonight's basketball game. But a little bit of carelessness there with the basketball, and it will belong to the Lady Builders. So it was Elena Pauley-Pelham that controlled the tip. She's joined on the court, excuse me, by Nyla Jackson, Ashanti Williams, Brittany Jones, and Jordan Wilson. So far, no score early on. Both teams have turned the basketball over, and the Lady Builders turned the basketball over for the second time in tonight's basketball game. 9:25 remaining in the first period of action. Folks, we are scoreless as the entry pass is stolen. So far, both teams have committed more turnovers than they have points, as Brittany Jones misses and the Lady Mustangs clear. So like I told you earlier, the Lady Mustangs won the first matchup between both of these teams earlier, 45-42. That was in Elizabeth City, North Carolina. As the skip pass goes down low, back out top for a long three-point shot. No good. Builders running. Here's Brittany Jones. Brittany has her shot blocked, and she's the last one to touch it prior to it going out of bounds. So, folks, we are still scoreless. Now, the Lady Builders come into tonight's basketball game led by second-year head coach Antonio Hill. Her team comes in with a record of 2-10, 1-4 in EMAC play, as the entry pass down low is up and off the glass, good for 2. So the Lady Builders trail here at home 2-0. 8:20 remaining, excuse me, 8:20 remaining here in the first period, as Brittany Jones handles the basketball. Lady Mustangs in a man-to-man defense. Here's Jordan Wilson. Her first shot up and off the glass, no good. The starting five for the visiting Lady Mustangs. As I pull out their starting lineup here, that's Kayla Kent. She's joined on the floor by Judea Edmonds, Regina Woodley, Taisha Williams, here's Kent with a feed. Shot up off the glass, and another two for Moit, one of the starters. So far, quiet basketball game as the Lady Mustangs lead by 2 baskets, 14-0. As the Lady Builders look to score on this possession. Ball goes out of bounds, last touched by the Lady Mustangs. So again, things starting off a little slow here for both basketball teams. Again, Lady Builders right now sitting with more turnovers in the basketball game than points, as this trip down the floor comes up fruitless as well. So 4-0, Lady Mustangs over the Lady Builders, 7:15 remaining in the first period. As again, Antonio Hill, the head coach for the Lady Builders, 2-10 mark, 1-4 in conference. They actually lost their last game played as the ball goes out of bounds, and it will stay on this end of the floor. Last time out, the Lady Builders fell to Warren Wilson College by a score of 74-40, as the first three-point shot of the basketball game is up and good for the Lady Mustangs, and we're going to get a timeout. Timeout being taken by the Lady Builders, and Coach Antonio Hill takes her first timeout of the basketball game to try to settle her basketball team down. Right now, the Lady Builders haven't scored a point yet, and we're already down under 7 minutes left in the first period. So what do the Builders need to do to come out and try to get some points? So far, nothing is really going towards the basket. So far, we've taken nothing but jumpers, and we've come up fruitless so far in the basketball game. The attempts to work the basketball into Jordan Wilson, only one paint touch right now for the Lady Builders as the timeout is over, and both teams are making their way back onto the court. So it is important that the basketball get into the paint. Why? Because the last time these two teams played, and again, that was a win by the Lady Mustangs by a score of 45-42. It was Jordan Wilson that poured in 13 points, and she ripped down 13 rebounds. So a double-double for Jordan Wilson, as Brittany Jones able to gather her own loose ball and put it in the basket. So the Lady Builders are now on the board. 7-2 is the score. The Lady Builders pressure on defense, but it doesn't yield the results they were looking for, as Kent able to lay it up and off the backboard for 2. So 9-7 now is our score. Lady Builders trail by 7 as Brittany Jones able to knife through the defense, lay it up for 2. So 9-4 is our score. 6:08 remaining. Lady Builders attempted pressure defense again. Paint touch. Back out for 3. Long shot up and good. So that long 3 is good by Kent, and that extends the Mustang lead now to 12-4. 5:47 remaining in the first period is Jackson. Here's Jones, guarded. Strong move towards the basket. Shot was blocked. Back come the Lady Mustangs. Mustangs have numbers. Not the best shot at the rim, but they're able to get the the offensive rebound as the pass underneath is intercepted. Nice job right there of intercepting that long outlet by the Lady Mustangs. Long three-point shot, no good. And back come the Builders. So the Builders looking to run with the basketball. Here's Brittany Jones. Nifty spin move and 2. So Brittany Jones, who comes into tonight's basketball game as the leading scorer for the Lady Builders, does just that. She's averaging 12.9 points per contest as the Lady Builders able to corral the defensive board, looking to cut into this 6-point deficit. They trail 12-6. 4.5 remaining in the first period. Here's Jordan Wilson. Wilson, shot up, no good, but she's fouled. That foul will go on Judea Edmonds. That will be her first personal foul and the team's first. Kerrigan Smalls into the basketball game for, I believe it is Nyla Jackson. Again, Lady Builders trail by a score of 12-6 to the Lady Mustangs, 4:25 remaining in the first period. As Jordan Wilson drains the first of two. Again, Jordan Wilson with a phenomenal game the last time these teams met one another. 13 points, 13 boards, and she drains the second of two. So the Lady Builders trail now 12-8, 4:25 remaining in the first period as the first substitution makes its way into the basketball game for the Lady Mustangs. That is Taisha Jordan. She's a 5'3" freshman. As the Builders force the turnover in the paint. Here's Smalls. Feed down low. Easy shot at the rim is good. For Ashanti Williams, who for the most part is like a secret weapon for the Lady Builders. I'll tell you why in just a moment. As we get a 3-second lane violation against the Lady Mustangs, and as a turnover. Ashanti Williams comes into tonight's contest for the Lady Builders. She is the leading rebounder for the Lady Builders. And I personally believe that she is their best low post threat when it comes to scoring the basketball. So if they're able to get her a few paint touches, I believe the Lady Builders have an opportunity to avenge that 45-42 loss as Ashanti Williams able to corral the loose ball. Kick to Jordan. Rebound taken by the Lady Mustangs. Feed into the corner. Shot blocked. Kick out for three. Here's Edmonds. Edmonds shot up and good. So the Lady Builders now trail by 4, 14-10 as Brittany Jones nearly able to hit the circus shot. But the putback by Ashanti Williams is blocked, but the basketball will stay on this end of the floor. As Taisha Williams comes into the ball game along with Carrington Towns. Taisha Williams, she comes into tonight's contest as the leading rebounder for the Lady Mustangs as Jordan Wilson is fouled. That foul is on Judea Edmonds. Now for Judea Edmonds, folks, that is her second personal foul. As she will take a seat. She's replaced on the floor by Natalie Cooper, the 5'10" freshman, and back at the line to shoot two is Jordan Wilson. Jordan Wilson now 3 for 3 from the charity stripe. I hope I don't hex her by mentioning that she has not missed a free throw thus far in the basketball game. 2:49 remaining in the first period. And the Lady Builders trail now by 3, 14-11. And she sinks both free throws. And we're going to get a timeout. Timeout being taken by the visiting Lady Mustangs. Charles Troxell, who's in his 10th season at the helm for the Lady Mustangs, calls a timeout. His Lady Mustangs come into this afternoon's or this evening's basketball game with a 9-7 mark, 3-2 in conference play. As a matter of fact, they're ranked. They're actually ranked in the USCA Division I women's basketball poll. They're actually number 7. So this is no slouch of an opponent that the Lady Builders are trying to take down right now. They're trailing by just 2 points, folks, 14-12, as the 30-second timeout is now over. Both teams make their way back onto the court. Let's see what's going to happen. So 2:49 remaining in the first period, as the Lady Mustangs trap in the backcourt. Nice job of trapping as they force the turnover here right in front of the scorer's table. Nice job that time. And we've seen this out of the Lady Builders before in other basketball games when they've trailed, when they've turned up the four-court press. Other teams have had trouble, and they cause a turnover. Wilson to Pelham. Long three-point shot, in and out. There to fight for the rebound and save it is Ashanti Williams to Jordan Wilson, and Jordan Wilson is fouled. So that foul will go on. That is Natalie Cooper. That is her first personal foul, and the team's third, and that puts Jordan Wilson back at the line. She's been 100, over 100 so far from the free throw line, and that streak continues. That is her 5th consecutive make. So the Lady Builders now trail by 1 as she hits the second of 2. So Jordan Wilson early on, 6 for 6 from the free throw line, and she's tied the basketball game up 14 apiece. Here come the Lady Mustangs. Feed down low. Ashanti Williams with the defense, unable to stop. Nice low post move by Regina Woodley. Regina Woodley comes into tonight's basketball game as the leading rebounder for the Lady Mustangs. She's ripping down 7.9 rebounds per game. Here's Wilson to Smalls. Long three-point shot, no good. Weak side rebound comes off to the Lady Mustangs. 16-14 is our score. Skip pass. Mustangs nearly turn it over. Lady Builders, matchup zone. Nice job of jumping through and splitting the defense that time. Taisha Williams, she pours in her second basket of tonight. Here's Ashanti Williams. No foul call underneath. So back come the Lady Mustangs. Long skip pass. Ball goes inside, and there's a foul. That foul is going to go on Elena Pauley-Pelham. That is her first personal foul and the team's first. It's a non-shooting foul, as Kayla Kent makes her way back into the basketball game. Shot clock at 20, game clock at 1:07 left in the first period. Feed inside. Shot blocked by Ashanti Williams. Back come the Lady Builders with Smalls, who throws it out of bounds. And that's going to be another turnover for the Lady Builders. 18-14 now is our score. Lady Mustangs leading, 56.7 seconds remaining in the first period as Nyla Jackson, along with Jamaica Jones, for the final 56.7 seconds of the first period. So that gives a couple of Lady Builders an opportunity to rest as we get ready to go into the short break. Skip pass. Here's Kent. Shot off the glass and good. And that extends the Lady Mustang lead now to 6. 20-14, 37 seconds remaining. Here's Smalls working against the man-to-man defense. Smalls nearly turned it over. Shot up by Kelly, no good. I'm sorry, take that back. That is not Kelly. That's Jones, and back come the Lady Mustangs, who can hold for the final shot of the first period. Shot clock is off. Nearly traveled, long skip pass. Long three-point shot, misses the rim and everything. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Smalls with the basketball, heaves from half court. Good if it goes, and it does not. And that is how the first period is going to end here at the Apprentice School Athletic Center. 20-14 is our score. So the Lady Builders trail now by 6. Again, coming into this game, as you come back to courtside with me, Howard McCain, Sekou Fry is our engineer producer, as we're now between periods. Now, when it comes to the ladies' game, they don't play halves, they play periods. So they play 4 periods, and we're now in between period 1 and period 2. So that's why you're here with me. So hello, glad to have you back. 20-14 is our score. And we saw a bit of sloppy basketball early on in the game by the Lady Builders. Antonio Hill called the timeout to try to settle the ladies down. Once they came out of the timeout, you could see where they picked up the energy on the defensive end of the floor. They started to trap, started to create turnovers, and get more possessions for the basketball team, and they were able to get back into things, actually tied the game up momentarily. But the Lady Mustangs went on a short run right there at the end of the first period, and they've extended their lead now to 20-14 as we get ready to go into the second period of action. You have to tip your hat right now to Jordan Wilson. She is shooting 100% from the free throw line. She is 6 for 6 from the charity stripe. And folks, in basketball, that's exactly what you want out of your players. Whenever the freebies are given to you, you have to take full advantage of them. So with her taking advantage of those freebies, we are now only down by 6 points as the second half of action is already underway. Long three-point shot taken by the Lady Mustangs is no good, and back come the Lady Builders. Here's Smalls with the basketball, 9:42 remaining in the first half. Smalls to Jackson, long three-point shot, nothing. Smalls, nice job right there by Smalls to actually get it into the hands of one of the Lady Mustangs, and she stepped out while she was in possession of the basketball, so the basketball will stay on this end. Now that shot attempt did not hit anything, so the shot clock does not reset. It stays at 11 as Paulie Pelham feeds down low to Ashanti. Kick out to the three-point line, goes over the head of Nyla Jackson, so that's going to be a turnover for the Lady Builders, again, who trail by a score of 20-14 here in the second period. 9:24 left. Lady Builders trying to get back on the winning side of things, as we get a hard foul on the far side of the court by Ashanti Williams. That'll be her first personal foul, as I'm sure Kent is trying to, no, that wasn't Kent. I take that back. I apologize. That was actually Taisha Williams, who looked like she got ran over by a truck on the far side. Ashanti Williams with the hard foul. That's her first personal foul and the team's team's first of the second period. But no matter, as Taisha Williams pours in another 2. Right now, she's the leading scorer on the floor for the Lady Mustangs. And the Lady Mustangs enjoy now their biggest lead of tonight's game, up by 8. Paulie Pelham, long three-point shot, misses. Rebound comes off to the Lady Mustangs. Lady Mustangs already enjoying their biggest lead of tonight's basketball game, have a chance to add to it here, and they do. So Judea Edmonds adds to an 8-point lead. Now the Lady Builders trail by 10 here at home. 24-14, 8:23 left in the first half as Jackson, 15 seconds on the shot clock. Feed to Jordan Wilson. Nothing doing, shot clock now under 10. Ball goes into Jordan Wilson, who has her shot blocked, and back come the Lady Mustangs. So the Lady Mustangs in control right now, as a long three-point shot is nailed. That's Taisha Williams. And the Lady Mustangs now lead by 13, 27-14. As the Lady Builders try to keep pace on the scoreboard, and they don't. Here comes Williams. Williams loses the basketball, and that's going to be a turnover. So Brittany Jones makes her way back onto the floor again. She comes into tonight's action as the leading scorer for the Lady Builders. She's been on the bench for quite some time. She comes in at 12.9 points per game. DeAndre Kelly also makes her way into the basketball game for the Lady Builders. Shot clock at 15. Here's Jordan Wilson. Skip pass to Jones. Jones couldn't find anywhere to go with the basketball, and she travels along the baseline, so that's a turnover. 7:13 remaining in the first half. Lady Builders in danger of being doubled up on the scoreboard. They're now down by 13, but they've only scored 14 points. Long rebound comes off to Brittany Jones. Jones tries to split the defense, and it was last touched by Jones. So that'll be a turnover as Ashanti Williams makes her way back onto the floor. Again, Lady Builders now trail by 13. 6:53 remaining in the first half. Again, these two teams just met a short while ago. Lady Builders lost that contest by 3, 45-42, as Williams misses from 3. Official said that ball was last touched by the Lady Mustangs. And here come the Lady Builders. So the Lady Builders have to mount some type of scoring threat. They've been sitting on 14 points for quite some time in this basketball game, as Kelly feeds Jones. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Pass tipped as it was going inside to Ashanti Williams. So back come the Lady Mustangs. Here's Kent. To Moit. She launches a 3. Offensive rebound taken by the Lady Mustangs. Here's Williams, who's been red hot from 3. She misses the entire basket, and here comes Smalls. Skip pass to Jones. Back out to Smalls. Here's Kelly. Jones, long three-point try, misses. Rebound comes off to the Lady Mustangs. 5:38 left in the first half. Lady Builders still trailing by 13. Skip pass to Kent. Long skip pass to Williams. Williams with a step back 3, no good. Rebound cleared by Williams. As Smalls makes a bad decision with the basketball. Tries to attempt the long outlet. It's intercepted. Feed down low by the Lady Mustangs. Kick out for 3. Long carom off of the rim goes out of bounds, so the Lady Builders with the basketball is Elena Pauley-Pelham and Nyla Jackson make their way back into the basketball game. Again, Builders sitting on 14 points for a long, long time.
Townsend, 4-minute Atlantic.
Here's Pauley-Pelham. Exactly 5 minutes. Excuse me, remaining in the first half, It's Jackson. Lady Builders working it around this matchup zone defense. Not a bad shot taken by Jones. It just does not go down for the Lady Builders. So the Lady Builders cannot neither add to their point total or cut into this 13-point deficit. 27-14 is still our score, as neither team able to score much thus far. And back come the Lady Builders, 4:23 remaining. Jackson to Jones. Jones along the baseline, loses the basketball. And here come the Lady Mustangs. Pass down low, but we have a traveling violation along the baseline, so that's another turnover committed by the Lady Mustangs. 4:08 left. Right now, scoring is absolutely stagnant in the basketball game, as the Lady Builders have an opportunity to get it down low to Ashanti Williams. There it is, but she's fouled. So that foul will put Ashanti Williams at the free throw line. She is fouled.
Williams at the line for the Builders.
I believe that's Moit, so that'll be her first personal foul and the team's first. So far, Builders are perfect from the free throw line, and that streak continues. Builders have hit their last 7 free throws in a row. 6 in a row by Jordan Wilson, and now Ashanti Williams hits the first of 2. And she drains the second of 2. So the Lady Builders doing exactly what you want your basketball team to do at the free throw line. They have not missed. They are now 8 for 8 from the free throw line. As the Lady Mustangs do an awesome job of the give and go and cause another turnover. So with a 13-point lead, the Lady Mustangs have the basketball with 3:30 left in the first half. As Jones able to cause the turnover. So Taisha Williams makes her way back onto the floor. She's the leading scorer so far. Not only, I believe, for the Lady Mustangs, but period. We've seen her hit a couple of long threes, and she's also been successful from 2-point land as well as Paulie Pelham launches. Her 3 nearly goes down, but the rebound is cleared by the Lady Mustangs. 3:05 left in the first half. Here's Williams. Williams attacks. She's fouled. So that foul call will be on Elena Paulie Pelham. And for Paulie Pelham, that is her second personal foul. So with Taisha Williams fouled in the act of shooting, she'll go to the line to try to shoot 2. 2:59 remaining here in the first half as the first of 2 goes down. Lead now at 14. Second of those 2 misses, rebound cleared by Jordan Wilson. Excuse me. So 14 points is the deficit as the Lady Mustangs unable to convert on the fast break, so back come the Lady Builders with a fast break of their own as Ashanti Williams drains, again, the toughest shot in basketball, and that's the jumper from the baseline. So 30-18, Lady Builders trail by 12 here at home. Here's Kent. Skip pass. Down low attempt is up and good by Regina Woodley. And the Lady Builders trail now 32-18 as Ashanti Williams wasn't quite ready. With that pass inside, here's Williams for 3. Her long carom comes off, and her shot is blocked by Ashanti Williams. That is Ashanti Williams' second block shot of tonight's basketball game, so the shot clock is at 10. Here's Kent, 1:38 left as Williams, no one goes out on defense, and she drains the 3. She's been absolutely deadly from behind the arc. There is no way she should be left open on 3, so someone has to yell shooter and go out and pick her up. So the Lady Builders now, their deepest deficit, 17, with 1:08 left. Here come the Lady Mustangs. Game clock now at 1 minute as Jones misses on the fast break layup. So we're now under a minute now. Lady Mustangs leading 35-18 as we get ready to go into the halftime locker room. Shot clock at 20 as the Lady Builders put little to no pressure on the basketball to try to cause a turnover here. Shot clock now at 10. Game clock at 35 as the feed down low shot is blocked, but there was a foul. Right now, player down, but she is up. That foul call will go on Brittany Jones. That is her first personal foul, so that puts the Lady Mustangs at the free throw line with 32.2 seconds left in the first half, looking to add to a 17 No, take that back. Yeah, what's wrong with me? What's up with my math? They're down by 17s. Make it 18. 36-18 is our score. Again, offensively, the Lady Builders went into a scoring drought here in the second period. And the Mustangs did it, so they're now up by 19 with 30 seconds left. Lady Builders got a lot of work to do coming out of the halftime locker room as Jackson launches her three, no good, and back comes Williams. Lady Mustangs have an opportunity to hold for the final shot of the half as they look to try to add to a 19-point lead. The pass down low is kicked. 8.1 seconds left in the first half. Lady Builders need to defend. Again, they're down by 18 in the basketball game. Here's Williams for three. So that now puts the Lady Builders deficit coming out of the locker room to 22 as the long three-point attempt by Elena Paulipella misses, and the Lady Builders trail by a score of 40-18. So on the strength of outscoring the Lady Builders by 20, well, the Lady Mustangs will go into the locker room off of a 20-4 run in the second period, and they have now extended their halftime lead to 40-18. What a half by the Lady Builders, where the Lady Builders folks only scored 4 total points in the entire second period. Just the shots just could not go down. The Lady Builders just could not stop turning the basketball over. One thing they did do right, they did hit their shots from the free throw line. But the thing about it is of those 4 points that the Lady Builders scored in the second period, 2 of those came from the free throw line, which means they only put down 1 basket in the entire second quarter. You can't have that happen in a basketball game, folks, if you're trying to win. Again, the Lady Builders coming off a loss to this team by a score of 45-42. Right now, as far as scoring, I really can't tell you who's the leading scorer for the Lady Builders because nobody did much scoring, but Taisha Williams absolutely went nuts in the second period of this basketball game and helped the Lady Mustangs add to their lead as they take a huge 22-point lead into the halftime locker room. So we're going to take a break also. We'll come back with stats from the first half and try to get you caught up with where things are. So get a snack and come back. We'll be back for second half action here at the Apprentice School Athletic Center as the Lady Builders look to cut into a 22-point deficit as they trail going into the halftime locker room by a score of 40-18. So come on back and we'll be back. And remember, this is Builder Basketball.
Here we go.
My name is Letitia McCain. I am Director of Education of the Apprentice School. And I think the most fun part of it all is building a relationship with the students.
You know, the opportunity we can offer here at the Apprentice School is a very unique one to prospective student athletes. It's one of a kind.
My favorite part about being an apprentice is getting to work with my hands and playing football. And since I came in the yard, I've matured a lot, coming in straight out of high school, and I'm able to work better with others.
Oh man, it's a great experience. I mean, you're doing what you love, you're learning a great trade that you can use anywhere. It's just a great experience, best experience I ever had.
I loved it because it taught me time management, it taught me patience. I was one of those ones that did everything last minute, so it taught me how to go to work, get time for resting, get time for homework and school, and stay on top of things. My favorite thing about being an apprentice has to be the numerous opportunities that you get. As long as you show initiative, determination, and you dedicate yourself, there's no door that can't be opened.
It's not your traditional four-year college scholarship type athlete. Just hearing about the women actually getting out and working every day told me a lot about their character to even sign up and be committed to a program like this. So the challenge, I think, just knowing that these women can do both, it was inspiring.
Wrestling is one of those sports where takes serious dedication to be really good at. And just like every other apprentice, they're going to school and they're going to work all day. They're working on nuclear aircraft carriers and submarines and being a full-time athlete.
I didn't know what to think. I was blindsided. Got to grow up a little fast, but I made it work. Been here 10 years now. And yeah, tuition free, simple. It's as simple as that.
Most recent grads that are graduating high school, their first year at college or typical university, they're sleeping in sometimes in the mornings. Our guys and young ladies are out beating on steel at 5:30 in the morning sometimes.
It's completely different. You really see how responsible you have to be to get up every morning and get to work, and how much people really rely on you.
This is not for somebody that's soft. It's something that it's very rewarding when you get through it. It's a long day. You're up at 5 or so. You may go to school all day. You may work all day, practice afterwards, get home, clean up, eat, do your homework, and get to bed and get ready to do it again the next day. So it's a sacrifice and it's a commitment.
I'd say my proudest moment really is just being able to have this opportunity and do it all. I mean, I got the schooling paid for and made it through that, and being able to do something that I'm really interested in.
But playing baseball is awesome through the apprentice school, because it definitely just opens more doors to move up in the company. You can't have much more fun playing baseball.
Probably is the best decision that you could make coming out of high school. You're going to be able to pay your own bills, start your own career, and also at the same time, you could get your education for free. So it's really a no-brainer.
I was recruited right out of high school. Had a defensive coordinator come to my school and say, hey man, you're not going to have any student debt when you finish up. You're going to get to play football and work with your hands every day. I said, sign me up right then and there. Greatest experience of my life thus far.
You got to have some guts. You got to be hard-nosed to be able to survive this place, this culture, this atmosphere. So what we do is we come in, we tell our guys there are no excuses. We want guys that are smart, that are going to be able to come in here and get the classwork done. That's first and foremost. But secondly, we want hard-nosed guys that really love the game of football. Guys that, you know, they can't wait to get over to football practice and they love to compete. We play a fast, high-paced, exciting brand of football, so that's something they can look forward to every day. With the way we're trending and the way our program is recruiting, I can tell you that we're going to be moving into some spaces that apprentice football has never been before, and I'm excited about it.
It's a great opportunity to be able to come to the apprentice school, not only play the sport, but also be able to have a career out of it as well, too.
I believe the proudest moment I've had is to see all of our players, walk that stage. I challenge each one of them to become a superintendent as a minimum, and several of them are going through the ranks making supervision, so I'm real proud of that. That's probably more than any of them shooting 69 or 70 in my opinion.
It's a big deal when they come here. They're building nuclear-powered submarines and aircraft carriers for the U.S. Navy, and basketball is just the fun part. But what our apprentices do on a day-in and day-out basis is protecting our security at home, so it's something that they're going to be able to really take pride in for the rest of their lives.
We play a huge part in the safety of our country, being a contractor of the United States Navy, and it's just an opportunity that we can offer that no one else in America can, so it's really unique here and really awesome.
The opportunity of the apprentice school should be known to a lot of individuals, because it gives students an opportunity to come in and not only learn a trade, but also you get a chance to be an athlete as well. So to be able to get job skills, on-the-job training, as well as interact and be in a world-class company, I mean, what more can an individual ask for?
I'm Michael Allen. I'm the Director of Athletics here at the Apprentice School, and I am a builder.
My name is Brian Cave, and I am a builder.
My name is Nicole Jackson, and I am a builder.
My name is Ben Jones, and I am a builder.
I'm Joey Maben, and I am a builder.
My name is Zach Johnson, and I am a builder.
My name is BJ Maben, and I'm a builder.
My name is Quanisha Bruce, and I am a builder.
My name is Evan Key, and I am a builder.
My name is Mike Amrazovich, and I am a builder.
My name is John Davis, and I'm a builder.
My name is Austin Saylor, and I'm a builder.
My name is Marky Cheverez, and I am a builder.
My name is Lou Picola, and I'm a builder.
I'm Brandon Joyner, and I'm a builder.
I'm a builder.
I am a builder.
I am a builder.
USCAA provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to peak. It's leveling the playing field for everybody. It provides a great opportunity, just the fellowship amongst athletes, get a chance to play against some different teams that you typically don't get a chance to play against from different regions, different parts of the country. It kind of gives you an opportunity to kind of see where you're really at against everybody. Really good, like I said, just a great environment, well-ran tournament. It's a pleasure to be part of organizations like USCAA.
How much you earn has a lot to do with how much you learn. That's why Bayport Credit Union is again investing in your continued education. Through our Bayport Foundation, we're giving $100,000 in tuition assistance to area high school seniors, college students, and working adults attending a university, trade, or vocational school. Everyone deserves to be happy, healthy, and financially wise. Visit bayportcu.org to learn more.
All right. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, the clock is winding down, and we're about ready to start the second half of action here at the Apprentice School Athletic Center. So glad you could come back and join us. I say bad because, folks, that was a bad first half of basketball from our ladies. So, look, they have another couple of periods to come out here and right their wrongs. A huge deficit, I believe. They're down by 22. The score right now is 40-18. But can the ladies get back in it? I believe they can, but they have to make some huge halftime adjustments, as they have made one right. Oh, my gosh. Now, they did what you needed to do to get back into the basketball game, folks. The Lady Builders have to get some shots going towards the basket for the remainder of this basketball game, and they have to play solid defense as they do so right there as Jordan Wilson gets her first rejection of the basketball game. So back comes Jackson and Elena Pauley-Pelham. Now, Jackson and Pauley-Pelham are starters, and they did not score anything in the first half. You can't have that out of your starters. So each one of the Lady Builders, Ashanti Williams, who's fouled, she was able to pour in 6 points, along with Jordan Wilson. She was able to pour in 6 points, as that foul call is going to go on Regina Woodley. That is Regina Woodley's, I believe, first personal foul and the first team foul. So Ashanti Williams gets an opportunity to cut into this 22-point deficit with the clock stopped, and she does just that. So far in the basketball game, the Lady Builders are perfect from the free throw line. That is their 8th consecutive make. Make it 9. So as you can see, that is where the Lady Builders are excelling tonight. So now the deficit is now down to 20. 40-20 is the score no longer. Mustangs now up 42-20. And here comes Jones. Lady Builders were abysmal from the three-point line in the first half. They did not make a single shot from three. They were 0 for 6. As the shot goes inside to Nyla Jackson, it's rejected, and back come the Lady Mustangs. So the Lady Builders are trying to get the basketball inside, as we have a jump ball situation is the call. I actually thought it was a traveling, but hey, I call play-by-play. I don't make the foul calls, as we have a substitution. Nyla Jackson makes her way to the bench in favor of Deandra Kelly. Feed goes inside. Shot missed. Tie up underneath. Nice job by Kelly for the tie-up. So the possession arrow is in favor of the Lady Builders. But early on in the third period, Lady Builders still trail by 22, 42-20. Here's Kelly to Jones. Skip pass to Wilson. Here's Williams. Williams misses, nearly gets her own rebound, and back come the Lady Mustangs. Now, we saw early on in the first half that when the Lady Builders went to a full court press, they were able to force the Lady Mustang into some mistakes, as we have another jump ball situation. Now, the possession arrow is in favor of the Lady Builders, but you really like what you see on defense so far from the Lady Builders. Entry pass by the Lady Mustangs. Good job by Kelly to knock out the basketball. Here comes Jones. Jones draws the defense, dishes. Shot is blocked, but there's a foul. That foul call will go on Judea Edmonds. That is her third personal foul. So that puts Deandra Kelly at the line to shoot 2 with the clock stopped at 7:42. Lady Builders still trailing by 22. That is what they were down by going into the halftime locker room so far. Lady Builders are perfect from the free throw line, as they are now 10 for 10, I believe, from the free throw line, if I'm not mistaken. Correction, that's 11 for 11 and 11 for 12. As Brittany Jones able to get the loose ball off of the missed free throw. Lady Builders want to get it inside. Shot up and blocked, but Jones able to get the rebound. Here's Wilson, shot, no good. Last touched by the Lady Builders. Boy, that sure looked like that was last touched by the Lady Mustangs, but it will go in the opposite direction. Lady Builders trailing by 21 here at home. Here's Williams. Taisha, step through, she's fouled. Takes a bit of a hard spill as she's fouled by Ashanti Williams. So for Ashanti Williams, that is her second personal foul and the team's first of the second half. And here's Taisha Williams, who was red hot in the first half, especially from three-point land. She put in 14 points of her own in the first half, and she now has 15 for the game. She was joined at the top of the scores score sheet by Kayla Kent. She poured in 12 for the Lady Mustangs. Second of two misses. Jordan Wilson with the rebound. Again, Lady Builders still trail by 22. Unable to make a dent in this lead. Kelly for three. Three-point shot, no good. Loose ball last touched by the Lady Builders. So now will be a good time for the Lady Builders to go into a four-court press. Looked like it was coming, but they pulled off. Here's Taisha Williams. Again, 15 points. Step back three. Rebound. Loose ball taken by the Lady Mustangs. So the Lady Mustangs create another opportunity to score. Already leading by 22. Jones with the defense. Forces the errant pass that goes out of bounds. So the Lady Builders have an opportunity. Here's Kelly. Jones with the basketball. Shot clock at 25. Lady Builders. Here's Kelly. I'm sorry, that's Wilson. Ashanti Williams with the rebound and putback. 43-23, Lady Mustangs. Crossover by Williams. Lady Builders in a man-to-man defense. Long shot for two, no good. Rebound taken by Williams. Bit of a lazy handoff to Paulie Pelham, but there's a foul in the backcourt. That foul will go on Taisha Williams. That'll be her first personal foul and the team's third. Here's Jones. Skip pass to Kelly. Long three-point try off the front of the rim, and the Lady Builders drought from the three-point line still stands. And we have a foul. That foul is on DeAndre Kelly. Pardon me, that is her first personal foul and the team's second. So that will put Judea Edmonds at the free throw line where she misses the front end of two. As we get an official's timeout. I believe we had a warning of some sort that went to Elena Paulie Pelham. I'm not really sure what it was for, as Edmonds sinks the second of two. And we get a timeout. Timeout being taken by Coach Troxel, and that's going to be a full timeout as the Lady Mustangs hold strong to a 21-point lead, a lead they were able to build in the first half. They've come out here in the second half and continue to do what they need to do to hold on to that lead. So far, we're about halfway through the third period of action, and the Lady Builders have only shaved 1 point off of the deficit that they went into the halftime locker room with, and that's 22. We've seen the Lady Builders try to come out and be more aggressive on offense. They're working the basketball down inside the paint, but the results just aren't quite there just yet. Lady Builders have scored 9 points out of the halftime locker room, so they've outscored the visiting team by 5, but it's like that score, the deficit on the scoreboard just is not moving. So want to see the Lady Builders pick up the pace a little bit more, especially on defense, to try to force some turnovers and get some extra possessions for the ladies as they try to erase this 21-point deficit. 5:20 remaining in the third period. Lady Builders trail by 21 after trailing by 22 as we went into the halftime locker room. Elena Pauley-Pelham still ice cold from 3. That is her 5th miss from three-point land. The basketball goes baseline. Jump ball is the call, and the ball is going to go over to the Lady Builders. So it looks like the Lady Mustangs didn't know it. They thought it was a foul call, but it was actually a jump ball. So back come the Lady Builders. As Brittany Jones turns the basketball over, she fouls or commits the foul on Moit. So Jones picks up her foul, and for Brittany Jones, that is her second. 44-23, Lady Mustangs lead the Lady Builders. 4:39 remaining in the third, as the Lady Mustangs got the lead and they simply have not given it back. Step back 3 by Williams is money. So Williams picks up where she left off in the first half, her 4th point of the second half. She now leads all scorers on the floor tonight for both teams with 19 as the entry pass to Wilson. Shot blocked, but she's fouled. Regina Woodley is going to be whistled for the foul. So that'll put Jordan Wilson back at the free throw line. She was 6 of 6 from the from the charity stripe in the first half, and I just jinxed her. If her mom is listening, I am so sorry, Miss Wilson. So 4:10 remaining. Lady Mustangs still lead by 24 as she misses the second of 2. And boy, did I mess her up. Long snowball pass is up off the glass. No good, but a hard foul on the other end committed. And that's going to go. It's going to go on Jordan Wilson as Jordan Wilson picks up her first personal foul. So that puts, I'm not sure, I can't see the number. This is Taisha Jordan. She misses the first of 2. Carrington Towns makes her way back into the basketball game. As the long rebound is taken, we have a jump ball off of the rebound. The possession arrow points in favor of the Lady Mustangs. So the ball stays on this end. And we get a timeout. 30-second timeout. This time taken by Coach Troxel. 3:59 remaining in the second period. The Lady Builders now trail by 24. So that deficit is trending in the wrong direction right now. The goal is to get that deficit down, but it seems to be going up. So the Lady Builders are now down by 24. A lot of work to do, folks. Still a whole lot of time left in the basketball game, but the Lady Builders have got to figure out a way to pick it up somehow. Either on the defensive end or the offensive end, something has to happen, because right now, neither team is really stopping either team. So right now, the Lady Builders are being matched point for point here in the second half, and we need that trend to change. So that was a 30-second timeout, a short one, taken by Coach Troxel, as he has trotted his ladies back on the court to play out this next possession. Here's Williams for three, misses. Here comes Smalls. Builders with numbers as Kelly turns it over. Lady Builders were on a 4-2 break, and they turn the basketball over and commit the foul in the backcourt. How in the world did that happen? So with that foul, that puts the Lady Mustangs in the 1-and-1. So Towns will step to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. And she hits the first, or the front end of the 1-and-1. Towns making the wardrobe change. In the first half, she was playing without glasses. And in the second half, she is now playing with glasses on. So hopefully that doesn't drastically improve her shooting, as she drained both free throws and pushed the lead up to 26. 49-23, 3:34 left. Here's Kelly. Shot clock at 10. Here's Smalls. Looking. Step back. Shot goes down. (49-25). 24-point deficit now by the Lady Builders. Here's Williams to Kent to Towns. Here's Williams, long three-point shot. No good. Rebound slapped around. Builders take control as Jackson turns it over. Here comes Williams. Williams smart, pulls it out smartly. Here's Kent, and we have a foul underneath. That foul underneath is going to be on Woodley. So for Woodley, that is her third personal foul and the team's fifth. So the Builders will have an opportunity to go to the line, free throw line, for the 1-and-1 on the next foul, as Jordan Wilson, unable to shake the defense, nearly turned it over. Shot clock now at 10. Feed, Smalls, bank shot, good. So 49-27 is the score. Lady Builders now trail by 22-10 left in the third. Here's Towns. Williams to Kent. Kent missed everything. Smalls with a rebound. Smalls wanted to start the fast break, but she got cut off by Kelly inadvertently, as we're now under 2 minutes remaining in the third. Here's Jackson. Jackson again scoreless in the basketball game. Feed down low. Easy shot off the backboard, and the Lady Builders now look to try to feed the ball inside to cut into this deep deficit. Deficit now down to 20, 49-29. Here's Kent. Bumped. No foul call. Here's Smalls. Everybody seems to be standing around. Builders nearly turn it over. Wilson, let's get past to Kelly. Kelly gets inside. No foul call. Well, yes, we do have a foul call, but that's going to go on the Lady Builders. That is going to go on Jordan Wilson, and for Jordan Wilson, that is her second personal foul. Elena Pauley-Pelham and Brittany Jones into the basketball game for the Lady Builders. Mott onto the floor. Ariana Mott onto the floor for the visiting Lady Mustangs. Again, the Mustangs hold to a 20-point lead, 107 left in the third as Regina Mott Woodley steps to the line and she hits the front end of the 1-and-1. So that last foul was committed by Jordan Wilson. That is her third personal foul as Woodley hits two. So the Lady Builders trail by 23, 51-29, 107. Left in the third is Smalls, crosses the timeline. Jones. Feed inside to Wilson. She's double teamed. Jones nowhere to go with the basketball. Feeds to Wilson, who's able to get to the rack for two. So 51-31 is the score. Less than a minute. Here's Mott. To Williams. Mott. Lady Builders trying to rotate around on defense, but Williams misses a long three, but the rebound, long rebound is taken. The shot clock did not reset because it did not hit the rim. Shot clock at 10. Skip pass. Williams misses, rebound gathered. Loose ball nearly taken. Elena Pauley-Pelham finally hits a three-point shot as the third period clock expires. So the Lady Builders have now cut into the deficit. They went into the halftime locker room being down by 22. At the end of three, they're down by 17. So still a whole lot of work to do for the Lady Builders. So welcome back to courtside with me, Howard McCain again. This is the first of a doubleheader tonight for the Builder program. The ladies are up first. The men will follow soon at about 7 o'clock. So stick around for action as the men get ready to try to take down the Mid-Atlantic Christian University Mustangs on the men's side for the second of our doubleheader. Lady Builders come out and they actually scored, I want to say they scored 16 points in the third period, by far the most points they've scored the entire night in a period. And right now they trail by 17, 51-34. So what is Coach Hill going to dial up for the ladies on defense and offense coming out in this final frame of action in tonight's basketball game? Can they erase the 17-point deficit? Folks, it is possible, but I believe it has to start on the defensive end first. So let's see what happens. So again, 51-34 is our score. It's Mott. Feeds to Towns, 25 seconds on the shot clock. Back to Mott, long three-point shot. Misses. Jordan Wilson with the rebound. Here's Ashanti Williams, but she traveled with the basketball. Builders with a golden opportunity to cut into this deficit. Unable to do anything with the basketball as they turned it over. Jones with the near steal. Here's Williams. Her long three misses. No one back by the Builders to get the loose ball as we get a quick injury timeout.
22 is in.
Judea Edmonds looks like she might have taken a shot to the face on that rebound, so she is out. And Taisha Jordan is in. Smalls nearly picked off the long skip pass, but an errant pass by Towns turns the ball over to the Lady Builders. Here's Smalls with the basketball. 9-12 left in the basketball game. Ladies Builders have to operate with a sense of urgency for the remainder of this basketball game as a long three by Elena Pauley-Pelham goes down. That's back-to-back three-point baskets by Elena Pauley-Pelham, who was ice cold in the first half. She missed her first 6 3-point attempts. She's since hit her last 2. Williams works against Jordan Wilson. She's all of a sudden going ice cold as well as Paulie Pelham pulls down the rebound. 8:35 remaining. Paulie Pelham, 3. Misses. Basketball goes out of bounds, but I believe it was last touched by the Lady, and it was last touched by the Lady Mustangs. So Edmonds and Kent make their way into the basketball game for the Lady Mustangs, as the Lady Builders are now down by 14. Here's Wilson being hounded. Paulie Pelham thought about the 3, but passed it up. Here's Wilson with the defense collapsing in on her, and her pass is picked off. Skip pass in the corner to Mott. Mott weaving through the defense as the Lady Builders force the Lady Mustangs to extend their offense way out from the basket. Here's Kent. She missed everything. Clock does not reset as the Lady Builders clear the rebound. Here comes Jones. Jones does not have the numbers. Forced it, and she's fouled. So the Lady Builders get an opportunity to score the basketball while the clock is stopped. Mott picks up the personal foul for the Lady Mustangs. That is her second and the team's first. Here's Jones. Drains the first of 2. Lady Builders trail now by 13. 51-38, 7:37 left in the basketball game here at the Apprentice School Athletic Center. And she makes a second of 2. So the Lady Builders have decided to make a go of it. Here in the first period, they have trimmed a 22-point lead down to 13. Correction, down to 12. Feed inside, Woodley. Shot clock now at 10. Able to step through the defense was Edmonds, but she's unable to convert. Here's Smalls. Smalls nearly turns it over. Brittany Jones able to gather and misses. Back comes Mott with the basketball. Lady Builders have to take advantage of all of their opportunities as Edmonds cut off, and she's fouled. Edmonds is fouled. I believe that was Jordan Wilson. That is her third personal foul and the team's first. No shots coming. Here's Edmonds. Kick. Shot hit the side of the back. Correction. Shot hit the side of the backboard. Long outlet to Ashanti Williams, who's unable to control it, and she loses it out of bounds. Another golden opportunity lost by the Lady Builders to get this lead possibly under 10. Lady Builders have to take advantage of these opportunities as Edmond heaves a 3 and hits it. Changes the complexity of the game very little as the Lady Builders kick outside the three-point line as Wilson, long 2, bounces around and falls through. So the Lady Builders now trail by 13, 6:02 left in the basketball game. Edmonds. Skip pass to Kent. Air ball. Woodley misses. Right now the Lady Builders are not controlling the glass as Edmond heaves another 3. She may have twisted her ankle. She slowly get up as the Builders turn it over in transition. If the Lady Builders are going to mount a comeback, they have to take care of the basketball. As Williams is able to alter the shot of the shooter, here comes Smalls. As we get a timeout. Timeout being taken by the Lady Builders And the Lady Builders have squandered 3 consecutive opportunities to cut into this deficit, this 13-point deficit here in the fourth quarter. So welcome back to Courtside with me, Howard McCain. Again, Sekou Fry is our engineer producer. And you have to scratch your head at some of the decisions that the Lady Builders are making with the basketball. They're playing great defense, and some of the shooters for the Lady Mustangs have gone cold. But long outlet passes that nobody is ready for or anybody can control has plagued this team here in the fourth period as they try to mount a comeback. Right now down by 13. There's still time. There's 5:21 remaining in the basketball game. They still have an opportunity to get back into the ball game, but they have to take care of the basketball. Lady Builders look to inbound with Smalls. Here's Paulie Pelham. Paint touch by Wilson is good. So the Lady Mustangs all night actually have had an issue guarding the paint. So it's good to see that the Lady Builders have decided to get the ball inside as they ramp up the defense just a little bit. Skip pass to Kent. Shot clock at 13. Skip pass back to Williams, who's gone cold, but not on that shot. That's a big three-point shot to give up right there. At this point in the basketball game, we're now under 5 minutes, and the Lady Builders are down by 14. Here's Smalls. Wild layup, misses. Loose ball gathered by Jones. Builders have to convert. Shot, no good. Shanti Williams with the putback. 4:20 left in the basketball game. Builders now down by 12. Builders need to play with a sense of urgency. I would love to see them go to a four-court press. Here's Woodley. Mott to Williams, long three, misses. Ball goes out of bounds, so the Builders are able to hold on defense. .3:59 left in the basketball game. Builders trail by 12. So again, Builders need to play with a little bit of urgency as Elena Paulie Pelham's three hits the front of the rim, no good. And back come the Lady Mustangs. Here's Mott. 3:40 left in the basketball game, and Mott turns it over. So again, the Lady Builders have to take advantage of some of these opportunities that are being afforded them, and they have to score, and they have to score quickly. Smalls with the layup. Still a 4-possession basketball game, 3:19 remaining. Builders have to mount a defensive stand now. Here's Mott. Shot no good. Woodley fought for the rebound, and she's fouled. So Woodley is fouled underneath by Jordan Wilson. For Jordan Wilson, that is her 4th personal foul. And that puts Woodley at the line.
Can I get a timeout after the first shot, please?
Woodley misses the first. As we get a timeout. Timeout being taken by the Lady Builders. That is a 30-second timeout. As Jordan Wilson picked up her 4th personal foul. 3:06 remaining in the basketball game. Lady Builders have gotten this deficit down to 10. They do have an opportunity, but it has to start right now. Now, Woodley is at the line. She missed the first of 2. If she's able to make the second of 2, that still is a 4-possession deficit that the Lady Builders face. So that really doesn't change the dynamics of the approach of the basketball game. It only changes the scoreboard. So the Lady Builders have to get some stops starting right now. And again, they will get the ball back, but can Woodley sink this extra free throw? She does. Again, it does not change the complexion of the basketball game. It only changes the scoreboard. So both teams are out of the timeout. Woodley is ready to attempt her second of two. So again, right now the Builders are facing a 4-possession deficit as Woodley hits the second of two. So the Builders now trail by 11 with 3:03 left. Here's Jones. Builders need to get something going towards the basket if possible as they try to find a way to get a free shooter. Here's Jones, attack. Shot up off the glass and good. Now the Builders need to go to a four-court press now. They need to go to a four-court press now, and they don't. These possessions for the Lady Mustangs are all about eating up clock. Here's Mott. Shot clock at 20. Kent to Woodley. Long three-point shot. Nothing. Long rebound taken by Paulie Pelham as the Lady Builders are slowing the basketball down. 3-possession deficit for the Lady Builders. Here's Smalls with a kick to Jordan. Shot clock at 15. Smalls, step back, 3. Nothing as Williams clears the long rebound off of the miss. We're now under 2 minutes. Lady Builders are running out of opportunities for possessions as Kent goes on the attack and she scores. That bucket right there is huge because that pushes a 3-possession deficit back up to 4. Builders have to score now. Pelham looking, trying to create an opportunity for a shot. Wilson, long 2, misses. Rebound taken by Edmonds. The only thing the Lady Builders can do now is play the foul game, and they don't. You have to foul. The Lady Builders have to foul now. They have to foul as they don't, and we get a timeout. Timeout taken by Coach Troxel before the Lady Builders can get in and foul. 1 minute, 13 seconds left. Lady Builders are down by 4 possessions. So it's not going to be impossible for the Lady Builders to mount a comeback. A lot of things can happen in this last minute 13, but it almost seems sort of academic. We did not foul early in that possession for the Lady Mustangs. They were able to milk the shot clock down to 14, game clock down to 1 minute and 13. So what that does now, that essentially forces the Lady Builders to have to take 3-point shots for the next 1:13. So 30-second timeout is now over for the Lady Builders. They make their way back onto the court for the final 1:13. So the basketball belongs to the Lady Mustangs. Here's Kent with a skip pass to Woodley. Shot clock at 10. Woodley able to get the layup off of the glass, and that now pushes the deficit that the Lady Builders face at the 1 minute mark to 13. Lady Builders still continue to pass. Instead of taking a shot, Jones loses it out of bounds. 54.4 seconds left in the basketball game as Jones fouls. So for Brittany Jones, that is her 3rd personal foul, team's 3rd. 62-49, 54 seconds left as the Mustangs go for the series sweep. That ball went off the thigh of Mott. So the basketball goes over to the Lady Builders. Again, the Lady Mustangs look for a series sweep this season of the Lady Builders. Again, won by a score of 45-42 the last time these two teams met. They're now up 62-49, 35 seconds left as Kelly misses. So 31.9 seconds left on the clock. Don't go away, stick around. There is more basketball action coming up after this. as the men get ready to take the floor against Mid-Atlantic Christian University. As the feed down low to Woodley is no good. Game clock now at 20 as the long outlet goes to Williams, who travels. 62-49, 16.2 seconds left in the basketball game. Here's Paulie Pelham. Williams, her putback is no good as the clock ticks down to 8-7 as Mott is content to just dribble the ball, the clock out. One, and that will do it here in tonight's matchup between the Lady Mustangs of Mid-Atlantic Christian University and the Lady Builders. As the final score, 62-49, the Lady Mustangs get out of here and they enjoy a series sweep this season of the Lady Builders. Again, they were able to win the last time these two teams played, 45-42, but tonight, scoreboard not nearly as close as they get out of here with a 62-49 victory over the Lady Builders here at the Apprentice School Athletic Center. A lot of things went right for the Lady Mustangs. A lot of things went wrong tonight for the Lady Builders. So Coach Antonio Hill has an opportunity to go back, take a look at some things, and work on some things with the Lady Builders. But trust and believe, those ladies fought hard. And just like my engineer producer Sekou Fry kept telling me, don't forget, these ladies did work 8 hours today in the shipyard. So hey, I'm tired too, and I worked 8 hours as well, and I wasn't even playing basketball. So the ladies fought hard, just could not pull down the victory. So we will transition from the ladies game to now to the men's game. So we're going to transition a little bit later. So we're going to take a break. We're going to allow you to grab something to eat, something to drink, and then come back. Second of the doubleheader tonight will take place here shortly. So come back with us. The men will be taking on the men of Mid-Atlantic Christian University, but that will come in just a little while. So come back with us. We look forward to having you. And remember, as always, ladies and gentlemen, this is Builder Basketball.
How much you earn has a lot to do with how much you learn. That's why Bayport Credit Union is again investing in your continued education. Through our Bayport Foundation, we're giving $100,000 in tuition assistance to area high school seniors, college students, and working adults attending a university, trade, or vocational school. Everyone deserves to be happy, healthy, and financially wise. Visit bayportcu.org to learn more.